They added Tony Hawk to Forsaken. First off, I'm gonna start with a yapping session. I'm gonna start talking. So because this is a new survivor, for a second, I'm gonna explain to you what Veronica can do. To right now, my experience has been, I think this underpowered character actually. I feel like it's well balanced, but I think it actually needs a buff. And I feel like it plays like kind of a hit and run. If you can see it, but without the stuns, kind of like you could play Metal Sonic on Echo Memories. First of all, we have the Veronica's passive, which is called Metal Frame. Metal Frame is a passive that means that you will not be able to get healed by any source except your battery. I will explain later on. You cannot get healed by medkits. You cannot use them. Cannot get healed by Elite Pizza or use the Buildman dispenser. Yeah, Metal Sonic. So in this case, you will have a battery that has 100% charge. If it's fully 100, can heal yourself 50 HP. At the start of the round, you will start with 50 of this battery and can heal 25 in an instant. So complain generate a puzzle, not a gen. One of the puzzles. So you can get four charges, four of these. You will get 8% of your battery. So that is 4 HP per puzzle on gen. Here we have the second ability called Vandalism. Vandalism is the Q. If you haven't changed any of your settings, it has an separate 8 second cooldown upon unequipping and 8 seconds if the kill destroys graffiti. How does this work? You can have 3 graffitis on the walls. This will work like a builderman dispenser where it takes 5 seconds and you can also erase them holding spacebar if next to them. Now, what it does, the graffiti has a rectangular hitbox, and if you walk into spawn one in the direction where the graffiti is looking, it will change color from a red to a green. If it's a green, you will be able to use SK8, which is the next ability you can only use for yourself. Here we have the fun, the skateboard. When inside a graffiti zone, you can go 1.5 times your speed, but they're gonna use 1.5 times more stamina. While skating, you have limited control, and if you crash, you will take 5 cell damage and also be slow for a little bit. You can stop skating if you use the ability again, and also if you run out of stamina. So, what happens to? So, there's the second one, which is called Trick. If you're next to a collidable surface, collidable, that's the point, you will start glowing in like a pink, and if you do spacebar, you go out of your you will become airborne and also have speed boost, 5% more 5 stamina extra, and also get full air control. What I mean by full air control is like if you like slam yourself into a wall, you can go back to another direction. You can basically 360. If you do this 3 times in a row, it will get some battery, and also it will get you the money. It's the only way Veronica can actually get money, and also in the next one I'm gonna say. So I'm not gonna go into detail because it is a giant wolf text. So we have 3 channels that you can change into pressing R. So all this work by if you collide with a killer, it will happen an effect. So the first one is phase. If you collide with the killer, you will phase through, getting resistance and speed. Also, it will give you battery. This can only be used once per skate, and also instead of stopping when you bound off walls, she collides and she will continue going but still take damage. Then we have bumper, which means bump. And if you hit a killer here, it will not suffer any self damage, stop your skateboard, but it will go make the killer go back. The other effect is that if there is more than one Veronica, or if you wanna hit him again, you gotta wait 10 seconds, or else you just go get hit. Then we have mobile, which just increases the control linger after using trick, and also you take a lot more damage. You take 3 times the damage, which I feel like is the worst mode. Bumper can be used like if you're on a slope to send him back, but I feel like face is the best one just cause getting that battery for free and also speed and resistance just for juking him is pretty good. So this is the most simple. This works like Metal Sonic self heal on Knockout Memories. You will not stop. You will just start healing with the battery. You will heal by 1 HP per 2%, and that's it. That's really it. Just go healing. You get 50 max and one. You can only get one minimum.